Big props out, I guess that's not the right word here, but if everyone could send their love out to Aura, lost her grandmother yesterday. That's a huge bummer. So obviously she won't be able to make it with us tonight. So as far as everything goes, I don't really have a huge clear plan on which direction we're going to go. We're going to play it by ear. Obviously, we're going to go do the first boss that we have to go do, and then we'll just kind of roll the dice and see where we go from there. Appreciate everyone coming out. There are a couple of folks who aren't on the roster who managed to get in, which is fine for the moment because we have some spots. But as we start going through, if you want to raid and you're not on the roster, you haven't seen the roster, you don't know there's a roster, hit me up after raid and we'll talk about that. But other than that, let's kick some ass. Any questions?
Do people want me to bring my warrior for the 5% buff, or do we not think that that's important?
Let's roll as is just to save time. And then we'll play it by ear.
What was there a token vendor anywhere? I didn't find one.
There's no rerolls in this expansion.
Ah, okay.
Does anyone need a stamina flask or embalmer's oil?
What is embalmer's oil?
Weapon oil for healers.
I will take some.
I have some flasks of power if someone needs one or two.
All right, looks like everyone's ready. We'll do flasks as we kill trash. Incoming.
But I want to kill Mudlump.
Well, then tame him.
Time in the world. That was a wait.
Oh.
Oh no, gee, what's about to happen?
We probably should back up.
Yeah, I was thinking, why is the tank pulling it way the hell over there?
Having fun with the start of it.
I think the boss is about to spawn.
Oh shit, an Athreus. That's boss one,
Right
guys.
at the end, what?
So
Alright,
I watched
raid's over. We win all the cookies.
I watched the boss fight for Fat Boss.
He's so good.
Ooh, they look pissed. I am so happy this isn't tentacles.
Oh, come on, you missed a tentacle.
If you have the ability to decurse yourself, please do. Hey, Pirateer, could you turn your mic down a little bit? You're activating on keyboard click.
My bad.
Cool. All right. So I know, Ven, you got a better tour from the far more competent than I, Sav, around some of these fights. So I'll let you correct me where I get things wrong, where I eventually will get things wrong. So this is not a super complex fight, but there is a few mechanics that we're going to have to contend with. So it's a 2-phase fight. First phase, he's going to jump out. We're going to hit him in the face pretty hard. We're going to hide. If let me put a mark on myself. We're basically going to choose one of these pillars. I figure this one here closest to everybody. We're all going to want to group up kind of where I'm at. We're on the square because we want to be able to line of sight. So we're going to kill him kind of here. I'm going to tank him sort of here. And then everyone's going to have to kind of run and just line of sight him when he does a cast. I forget the name of the cast at this point. Hopefully everyone has DBM or bigwigs or some raid alerting thing. Thank you. And we want to dodge that. We're going to kill his face off. He's going to, at some point, convert over to phase 2. There's a bunch of mechanics. So there are a bunch of little things we just got to pay attention to. Don't stay in the bad stuff is the general advice, right? He's going to jump to the middle of the whole room at one point, and he's going to start casting out these big white circle things on the ground. I think it's called echolocate. I think that's the ability. But at that point, he is immune to damage, and if you get near him, you will die. So don't be near him and don't die. So at that point, we're just going to hide behind all the pillars, looking out for those little white circles on the ground. There's a couple mechanics I'm missing. There's the big red pulley thing on the ground. Don't stand a big red pulley thing. There's a debuff, I think, that goes on to people to drop that, so pay attention to that. I know I'm missing a ton of shit here, but, you know, it is what it is.
New raid! Yay!
New raid. New raid, who dis? Actually, yeah, give me a second here. Let me set up a couple of assistants because I don't have things automatically set up that. So, Ven, you got it. Havoc, you got it. Kitty's got it. Grim, you got it. Anybody else that wants it, let me know.
You get one and you get one. You all get one.
Yay!
All right. Cool. All right. Any immediate big questions here? I mean, I figure we're going to wipe a couple times just trying to figure it out, and I'm okay with that.
We're swapping on Exsanguinating Bite, right?
Yeah, that's the other thing. That's between the two of us. So we want to swap at as soon as one hits. It's got to be a super fast swap because that 10 stack, excuse me, that 10 stack, sorry, getting horseback part of the raid roster. Cool. We can get a summoning stone out real quick to get Orphic here. But yes, yeah. So for everyone else's awareness, at when that sanguinating bite hits one of the tank will no longer be healable. So the other tank has to taunt the boss right away. And then it drops pretty quickly from what I understand. But yeah, it's for a few seconds there, one tank will be completely unhealable.
I think it's
so
like
heads up there.
A second and a half, a stack drops off.
Yeah, it drops quick. All right, throwing a ready check. Oh man, I'm nervous. Everyone's ready.
First pull.
Timer's up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pay attention to where you are. Know that you're going to have to get out of line of sight soon.
That far enough?
Line of sight. All right, this is phase 2. Get away from him. I think that's it. Yeah. I just up behind a pillar and stay out of the middle. All those pets, I'm not gonna lie, threw me for a loop.
Not much in the way of free space left here.
Yeah.
Especially around the pillars.
Yeah, you should not. If you have a red arrow over your head, you should not be anywhere near the pillars.
Well, all right, if you're live, wipe it up. Not bad for a first pull. So yeah, the red arrows is one of those mechanics that I completely forgot to mention. All right, who's got questions?
Are you talking before exsanguinating bite?
I am not, and that's something that I'm
doing a great job holding aggro.
No, I actually think you're doing fine. It's weird because he's occasionally snapping to me and then throwing that debuff on me. So I'm not. You got me. Somewhere. Where'd it go?
So are you going to be tanking him at that far left pillar?
Sorry, 1 second.
Ooh, fancy feast.
Chew.
Yeah, I was trying to throw it down. Fatty sent me a couple, so I was gonna try to put one down, but my UI, I couldn't put the stupid thing down because my bag thing is super huge. But thank you. I forget who. I can't see who put it down, but thank you for whoever put that down. Appreciate it. What was that, Travis?
So the sonic things that are like roaming the room, right? If you get hit by it, does it drop a pool?
It drops a pool, and anyone near you also drops a pool.
Yeah, and you also get stunned for a few seconds.
Fear.
And just to prepare everyone for heroic, in the heroic version of this, those circles are also in phase 1.
Oh boy.
One thing at a time.
Juve, are you taking them at
Right.
the front left pillar or the back left pillar?
Let me throw.
I think we need to be line of sighting your
stars.
splitting shriek. I don't think we are.
Say that again, Ben.
Were we line of sighting your splitting shriek correctly?
Probably not, is my guess.
I think we did well doing that in phase 1, but in phase 2, it was a bunch harder, especially when we had a lot of the red pools on the ground.
The red pools is something we should get used to stacking as close to each other as possible. Like, not each other as players, but you have a pool, drop it on another pool type of thing.
Yes, right back here in the corners.
I think I saw something where you could basically like just keep backing up from like, you know, drop it and then drop the one right behind it and drop another one right behind it, and then, but you can still stand line of sight from the boss if you keep like going diagonally off the pillar.
Yeah, what we don't want to do is have that stuff spread around the entire room. So we got to avoid getting hit. We've got to avoid dropping that if you have the arrow on your head. It looks like a hunter's mark if you haven't seen it. Bring it out. I'm not sure what the timer is on that. I'm not sure how far you have to go, but obviously we don't want that directly behind a pillar. If we have to drop it somewhere, drop it as close to the edge as you can on an existing circle. That'll just minimize the spread that happens across the room.
The timer must be
When you
pretty
first
long.
get targeted, you have 8 seconds.
Okay, because I started saying I can make it all the way to the edge of the room, and we all know I'm slow.
All right, got a couple people not ready. Any other questions?
One thing that I know will be helpful for the dozen or so hunters in here, if you could just mention when you've got up the Shriek Wing in the area where you're going to keep them. Our ground ability does like half of our damage.
All right, second ready, check out. All right, everyone's ready. Timer's coming. All right, everyone tighten up. Oh, see, that time it worked, Havoc. All right, Shriek. Hide, hide, hide. All right, hide, hide. All right, next phase. Hide behind a pillar. Don't get hit by the white circles. Looking a lot better so far. Yeah, see, right there with that bite, he turned around to smack me with it.
He knows who the real threat is.
All right, line of sight.
Do we want any reses?
Yeah, grab somebody. Your call. I couldn't get a cast off.
That line of sight is not helping us.
Yep. That's the challenge of the fight. %, almost everyone's alive. This is looking good so far. Line of sight. Hide, hide, hide.
Ow.
All right, second phase.
Talon, where are you at on the ground? I'm gonna res you after this phase.
I threw a star on where I see his body.
My roll failed me.
Ouch.
I was so trapped back there.
Well.
Line of sight. %. 4%.
Oh, congrats, guys.
Hey, look at that.
Nice
One down. Oh, and I got gear?
I got Frag's Rock.
Would it be called Fraggle Rock?
All right, so I heard from a little birdie called Ven that the next best recommendation is going over to Huntsman.
Tweet,
I'm
tweet.
in love with these boots.
Congrats on loot, guys.
Good way to start.
I wasn't expecting to get anything. I got a trinket.
Nice. Jealous there, man. I'm still rocking out an embarrassingly low level one.
I might swap this out on the one I have because I don't know if I want to use 2 unused trinkets.
I'm not sure if you were with us the other day when we were talking about how much we hate those unused trinkets. I know I certainly do because I never remember to use them.
I have a.
Why couldn't I hit anything right there?
Yeah, me too.
There was a cloud or something that was obscuring vision.
I use Telewin to set up a basic like notification when it comes off cooldown, but I don't like having 2 of them necessarily. But I'm not.
It depends a lot on class. Like for like a demon hunter, someone who doesn't have to track a ton of cooldowns to begin with, having an extra one isn't such a big deal. But for a shaman who has like fuck tons of little bitty cooldowns.
Yeah, but all my keybinds are full right now. Oh my gosh.
Hey, that hurt.
Yeah, that nearly killed me.
Oh, and a bear, because why not? So while we're trash killing here, any thoughts on that first fight?
It's fun. I liked it.
Except line of sight is a bitch.
Yeah.
Were any other hunters getting like your pet can't reach that target messages a lot during
Yeah,
it?
I had to resummon my pet twice.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad it wasn't just me.
So I'll have to go back and check my stream, but there was one point where I think he was like in the pillar. And I wasn't able to get a taunt off at all. And I'm, Havoc, props to you, dude. You survived that well.
Hey, props to the healers.
Okay, I will confess. Oh, dude, you're awesome.
Somebody had a confession.
I am going to confess, though, that I'm already a little sick of the RP. Like, I like the RP, don't get me wrong, but I don't want it interfering with progression. Like, I don't want to sit there and wait for an NPC to come and open a gate.
But you're not prepared.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
You are not prepared.
Apparently, I'm very not prepared.
Juice, definitely. Can we get a res on Juice?
Hunters, you can soothe that raid.
Add him up.
But I don't want to be useful.
Welcome back.
Druids, you can soothe it too.
Hatred does it, and the rest of us don't have to do it.
I was going to say Druids can do it too, but we don't have any Druids.
All right, let's clear comms. Who wants to go about describing this one? Because I kind of get it, but I don't know all of the mechanics.
So the big mechanics here is number one, in general, we should be staying spread out. The important mechanic to be aware of is Sense Seeker, which basically draws a big red arrow between you and the boss, and it hits everyone between you and the boss and then everyone behind you. So you definitely don't want to stack the Sense Seekers. That hurts a lot, and your healers will cry. The thing that we do need to stack for, though, is there it is, Vicious Lunge, which is a move that one of his pets does, Margor. And basically that just does damage split between everyone there. So when you see someone is about to get Vicious Lunged, then don't run away from everyone else. Do run and stack. That's super. Those are really the two big things to worry about that I remember.
For this phase.
There's other shit.
he has 3 pets. You can see him back there. Each pet is a different phase. One of the phases, I think it's Hectus. He will do Soul Rip or Soul Rend or something like that, where the tank that has his little bear pet ad off to the side has to be as far away as possible. He will rip the soul out of the tank, and that soul will have the same health that the tank had at that time. Healers need to focus that soul as it walks to the center where the main boss is going to be. Yep, rip soul. If he's not healed up and disappears by the time he gets to the main guy, it's a wipe. It does a bunch of AoE damage.
Alright, so how do you want to do that, G?
Correctly.
Do you want me to take the pet out into the corner since I've got a bunch of anti-magic stuff?
That might not be a bad idea.
Swap though, doesn't there?
Yeah, there is. I think it's 2 stacks.
So phase
I don't think you need to drag them away.
The Jagged Claws is Margor, and that's where I'd run 2 or 3 stacks. Me and Juve need to swap. But phase 2, that looks like the only mechanic that we need to worry about as tanks is the Rip Soul. So that's what I'm seeing.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. This was one of the fights that I don't know, I just couldn't wrap my head around with all the videos that I saw. So, you know what? Ready check.
And it's shared health pool, so just hit all the things.
Yeah. Cleaves are fun. And I know most of you, if you're like me, you just lied when you hit that ready check because I'm not ready. But we're doing it anyways.
I'll take Margor.
Cool.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, Juice, swap in 3 seconds.
Pull it. Alright, got him.
That's the Stoke one.
Alright, watch those arrows.
Get out of Sunseeker. Stack, stack, stack.
Alright, Juice, swap in 3, 2, now.
Got him.
Stack, stack.
In the video, they said stack, but not the whole raid because it puts a dot on players. So they didn't say how many people to stack.
Yeah,
Alright,
some
Sin
level.
I'll take Bear.
My pet's
Right?
You want to take him? Oh yeah, heal that guy.
Juice
Don't
down.
forget you.
Get a res on Juve.
Get up, Juve.
Alright, I'm up. Alright, I got the bear.
Get up, Havoc.
We're done.
We're done.
That's
Never mind.
Yeah, that's the thing from Rich Soul, I believe.
That's the Shade of Barghast.
Yeah, he casted Rip Soul and it instantly got to him because they were together. So it just puts that nasty debuff on everyone.
Oh, there's a repair guy. This is the best raid.
Right?
Actually, so
repair guy?
Yeah, right up front. Here, let me throw a star on him for everybody.
Just need free talent swap.
Right.
Didn't let me use my tome here.
Said it wouldn't let you?
It said I was too high level to use my tome.
Oh yeah, you can't use your old tomes. You got to use new tomes.
It's up to 59. After 59,
So let's set a rough target of getting about 5 people stacked in the Margor jump. I didn't think the bleed was a thing until Heroic.
Not a very long. 5 seconds or something.
Yeah, but it does enough damage that we don't want the whole raid to have it. So about 5 people in the pound should do.
So those shades need to be have their deathly roar interrupted with crowd control. Because whenever they're crowd controlled, they can't cast, and they also receive a stat called Destabilize, which increases their damage taken by 100%. So that's pretty big.
Good thing we got a shit ton of hunters.
What was that? We need more hunters?
Yes. Always more hunters.
What has we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's a lot of hunters.
Rookie numbers.
Almost as many as last year.
Right? At one point.
You did a really good job in phase 1.
Yeah, phase 1 felt pretty good.
How did the for the second phase feel? Or phase 1, sorry. The Jagged Think you can hold on to him for 3 stacks?
Probably.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I wasn't really feeling a lot of the pressure to taunt, which was nice. See, Ivis, you get it. All right, ready check's coming.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's ready. Timer's coming. Let's do it.
The shades get a debuff the longer they're CC'd, so they're easier to kill as well at some point.
Stack.
Watch the arrows. You want me to taunt him, or you want to try to hold it?
Go ahead and taunt him.
All right, 3, 2, 1, get him. All right, watch Sinseeker. All right, souls up. Heal the crap out of it. All right, it's down. Ripsoul's coming. Watch Sin Seeker. Shade is up, gotta heal it. Ripsoul soon. Used hands. Gotta move him, gotta move him, gotta move him.
My fault.
Although that didn't do as...
That thing spawns right on top of him?
Aren't we supposed to CC Barghast's shades?
I don't think it can be. It's just a healer check.
No, the Barghast, the enemy shade. The other one has to be healed. The tank's shade has to be healed. The enemy's shade has to be CC'd. And once they break out of CC, they'll be easy to kill.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And they have to at least be interrupted or stunned or whatnot, CC'd for Deathly Roar. That's doing a bunch of damage.
Yeah, if you I think that, am I right? If you CC those, that they get a debuff so that they're you can kill them faster.
Every time they're
Correct.
CC'd, they take 100% increased damage. And it stacks if they get CC'd for each consecutive cast.
I think we ran out of CCs though for people who were paying attention, and that's why they started getting off because it needed to be a stun.
I think it can also be fear.
No, it can be just a polymorph. Or a hex.
Well, fair enough. I didn't see any of those.
Or
combos,
Ice Trap.
so-
Well, now I know I have Shadow Fury and Fear, so I will pop both those as well.
I'm just saying we had it under lock for most of it. It wasn't until it was at the very end. I think we just need more people because I know all my things were on cooldown personally.
So just double checking the shade that the healers need to heal that mirrors the boss. So I'm supposed to be, am I kiting the boss away from that?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
He has to be healed
Does it
before he
just
gets
spawn
to the
randomly?
boss.
Does
No, it
spawn
comes
like a
from the
predetermined
other
location,
bear.
Or... Got you. Because that last one, it spawned right on top of the boss. I'll just keep an eye out for that next time.
Yeah, like that shade, transparent, ghostly looking one. If we have chain CCs on it, everybody could just DPS that one because it's gonna have that debuff the whole time called destabilize, increasing its damage by 100%. So we could burn it that way.
Yeah, and it looked like at the end we had 2 of them up, so I think we need to anyway.
Sin Seeker was just wrecking me. In 4 seconds, it did my full health.
Oof. All right, let's try hammering this again. I like the progress we're making, so I'm feeling pretty good.
It's just normal, but it's still progression.
Right? It's new. It's not tentacles. It's not N'Zoth. I couldn't be happier.
Wonder if they fired that guy with the hentai fetish.
That's Ian.
No, there's still tentacles in some of the raids. Or in some of the dungeons, it is.
Sorry, I'm ready now.
All right, here we go. Yep, cool.
All right, I'll take Margor again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, it's very nice of him to share his bolts.
Stacky stack.
Sin Seeker, watch out. Havoc, you still want to do 3?
I should be able to take it.
Cool. All right, taking him now.
Stack with that red.
All right, taking him out for soul rip. All right, soul's coming. I helped heal. Probably shouldn't have, but I did.
Yeah, it still got to him. That's a dangerous part for me, because I have to be within range
Too
to
dumb.
heal. I have to be able to death strike him.
Yeah.
So for that one, would you mind if I took Barghast? Just so I can stand still and
Sure. No, that makes sense.
I can only heal him if I can hit him, and kiting is
Right.
for me.
Yeah, and a lot of that is it's very much like what was it? Despair from Vexiona, right? Where we want to keep whoever's tanking the bear, we want to keep that tank up as high as possible because it'll lessen the load on the healers when we get to the end or when we get to the Ripped Soul Ring round.
Yeah, for sure. So I'll make sure to death strike and whatever else I need to do right before the cast goes off.
I wonder, would it be possible to like cheese it with like a bubble or something?
Possibly.
I would say no, they probably thought of that, but it's Blizzard, so.
Right.
It's a heal, it's not a protect.
This run feels longer than it should, but so far I've been really happy with the lack of trash.
Yup.
I feel like that's probably going to change at some point, though. All right, I will toss a feast down if I can find it in my bags. There we go.
I can drop one.
I got it. Don't want to waste too many feasts. This one's courtesy of Fatty. Thank you, dude.
They're not hard. They're not expensive.
Really? I remember.
Not the super good. Not rep.
The creepy crawling meat is really annoying to get.
I still just remember in BFA and the ridiculous amount of gold those things would cost even early on. Well, whatever then. Thank you anyways. All right, we will give this probably another pull or two, depending on how this one goes, before we take our first break for the night. All right, everyone's ready? Timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see if we can't focus down the bear. Watch Sinseeker.
We shouldn't need the taunt here.
Yeah, if we can get that bear down before we need to taunt, that's progress right there. All right, moving the boss to give us some distance. All right, souls up. And souls down. All right, Sin Seeker's coming. Watch those arrows. All right, soul is up. Tap health, heal the crap out of it. Oh, it's gonna hit him. Oh, nice. Well done.
Out of mana, though.
Mana Tide took him down.
All right, soul is up. Sin Seeker. Oh, he's got him. All right, soul is up. Shoes down. All right, wipe it up fast and we get one more pull in before the break.
Shouldn't one just focus of interrupting and everybody else stays on Bargas? Because I've been spamming fear on this guy and he's not been able to do his AoE blast at all.
I have also been spamming fear.
So, like, I think the ad is just staying alive too long because we've been so focusing on the shade instead of the. If the pet dies, shade disappears. So.
Yeah, we can cleave them. It seems like the stack pops up when you interrupt the spellcast.
The way I thought they described it in the guides was you were supposed to just leave those shades CC'd for a while and they build up stacks over time.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
So I think we just leave them, move them away from the bear.
They get 100%.
We could just freezing trap all of them and then leave them.
Yeah, I think it's a ticking deep. Like they get 100% for every second or something. I don't know if it's that.
It's 100%.
That's what they made it seem in the guide.
Consecutively during the cast.
Yeah, so Hex, Polymorph, Freeze Trap, and then not hit it.
Since the first phase is so easy, why don't we just keep hero for the second phase and try to burn down the dog instead?
Sounds good.
You don't have to focus burning down the dog. It's a shared health pool. Just hit whoever you can.
Well, it's not so much to speed up the encounter, but to get through that phase, right? So in this first one, right, when we're trying to take down the bear, it almost seems like it makes more sense to focus down the I don't want to say ad, right? I don't want to keep saying bear either, but to focus down the pet, right? just to get us through that phase, especially when we start getting to that second one. That's my first thought, though.
Well, they have 100% of the damage taken by one is taken by the other, so focusing the dogs makes sense.
You're
Plus the dog is stationary too, so.
And you're beside the other shade, so you're technically cleaving it. So that's the reason why I was saying the dog.
But we don't want to cleave.
Cleave is good. Cleave is fine.
Leave the shade CC'd so it builds up stacks. Every time you break it, you're not building stacks.
I think it only builds.
Sorry,
up
I thought you meant
stacks
cleave between
consecutive
Huntsman
time
and
it's
Doggo.
CC'd. So like during the cast, if you CC it correctly, it'll gain a stack of 100% increased damage. If that CC is broken and it casts again, then the next time it's CC'd, it gains another stack. But if it doesn't get CC'd, the stacks fall off and it does its AoE.
Exactly. It doesn't stick. You have to always CC it so you get stacks. So even if
It was stacking. It was stacking. We had one at 10% or 10 stacks. I was watching it go up when a successful CC went off.
Okay. Well, it seems like we're getting better at it, so I will take this as progress, and ready check is coming. All right, everyone's ready. Timer's coming.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, watch out for Sin Seeker.
Don't swap.
Did you just clear stacks?
Kyrian.
Nice. All right, Sin Seeker. Let's get a hero off here. And if we can get a res off on Ivis here in a sec. All right, Sin Seeker, watch out. One's going right through the... There we go. All right, Soul is up.
All right, I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong with that once I get that Sin Seeker.
It leaves a dot on you, and if you have a defensive, like I pop Astral Shift, it helps. It's like a 20-something second dot that hits hard.
All right, Soul is up.
we get a sheep on moon.
All right, Sin Seeker's coming. Watch out, watch out. All right. Looks like we're getting better at that. Did we figure something out with that one?
Putting Kitty on healing shade duty helped a lot.
Nice.
I do think we should try to CC one off to the side and just let it sit there. I think you're supposed to let it build the debuff.
Everything I've seen and read
sure,
says that, so I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because at a certain point they
Once
get
Shade spawns, I'll take Bear away from Shade and somebody CC or do their thing.
Cool. All right. Ready check just to see who's back. Also, I'm not gonna lie here. I went to go get some food. Kitty made chicken. Chicken is awesome.
Mic on. Rest of the class.
Yep, just head on over. There's a whole bunch here on my desk.
Better than the rice the other night.
It may be. It actually may be.
Talking pretty hype that rice.
That rice was pretty hype, not gonna lie. All right, looks like we've got everyone back. Does anyone have any new insights on what they saw? I know I certainly picked up something.
Yes, keep the Bargus shades CC'd. Don't spam CC them. Just keep them in one CC for as long as possible, and then CC them again if we have to.
Interesting. So one of the videos I was watching was saying to hold them, and then kill them every alternate soul rip, or rip soul or whatever.
Yeah, they spawn every other one, and then we should kill them on the off when there's not another group spawning.
All right, this one is for pull. And then having more specifically towards that third phase, let's play that one by ear as much as we can. One of the things that I was watching over the break was suggesting that whoever's holding Huntsman just continue to do so right wherever they're at. But they're also kind of implying that he should be in the middle of the room. I think we just overall as a group, we're a little too under geared for that. So there's a little kiting involved. So we'll figure that part out.
Yeah, I'm probably going to kite around 5 stacks just to reset that buff. So healer, just watch out around 5. There's going to be some AoE damage going out to everybody.
Cool.
And I'm going to try to tank the second pet a little bit further away from the shade. Let me throw down a marker where I intend on tanking him. So I'm probably going to tank him right about the shade spawns right by that door, if I remember right. Or, I don't know, we can play it by ear. We'll see where they spawn and then I'll move accordingly.
Cool. All right, everyone's ready. Timer's coming.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Sin Seeker, watch out. All right, soul is up. Nicely done.
Shade got broken.
CC got broke.
2 heals down.
All right, if we can get one of the healers up. All right, we've got a bunch down. Oh, including me now. So one of the things that I know we should be doing is grouping them up, but man, that rip soul cast seems to happen faster than I would like.
I can see it coming if you want me to call it out so you can start moving them away.
Yeah, let's
an eye on it.
let's try grouping them up to get that splash damage and see if we can't just figure it out, because I think that's the right way to do it. That's the way we probably have to do it once we get into heroic. So let's get that practice in now.
Do you
Which
have
tank
the,
is
sliding bar for the casts?
What was that, Havoc? And then Ven.
Do you have the sliding bar for the cast timers so you can see it coming?
Yeah, I can certainly see it coming.
Recently picked up. That is a massive help.
Right. Probably would also help if I set up tank frames too. All right, Ven, what were you trying to say?
I was just asking which tank has Rip Soul cast on them?
It's the tank. Yeah, it's the one that whoever's tanking the ad or the bear or whatever.
In this case,
Yeah. And the cast's supposed to happen every 30 seconds. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting too lost in the fight, and it feels like it's a lot faster than that.
Do we want to designate somebody to CC the shade that comes in off of?
Yeah, we
Yes.
stacked way too many CCs on them.
Just rotate
According-
hunters.
According to Fat Boss, no such thing as too many.
I think in everyone's eagerness to help, though, people were auto-shotting it and breaking it.
Could somebody make a target macro for the healing ad?
Good catch there, Zeth. Yeah, let's start. I don't think we need it right out of the gate because I think we're doing just fine in that first phase without it. But let's just start auto healing as soon as we get into that second phase. As soon as the second boss ad bear creature pet thing comes out. Yeah, let's hero. Good call.
So did we get someone designated? I mean, I can volunteer to throw first trap, but
Does it make sense to have an order? I mean, we think we've got enough hunters that we should be able to keep anything on lockdown.
Well, the problem was that we had too many, and it kept getting broken out.
well, that's why that, and we understand. But the solution was to name somebody, and then nobody got named. So I can volunteer to do it first. But obviously, if it gets broken, then we need somebody on backup.
Yeah, I'll do second or backup.
And if that gets broken, we'll just scream like little girls and hope somebody picks it up.
Hey, Juve, you're tanking Huntsman in the middle of the room, right? That's a kiting phase.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, okay. So with the change up that we're trying to do, yeah, I'm gonna hold them in the middle of the room and let's try to meet between ourselves. That way we can both split when the soul rend timer starts getting close. go ahead and call that out so everyone knows what we're doing. As soon as you start seeing that timer, we'll just kind of skirt off in different directions, and hopefully we can get some distance.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll head towards the back left corner of the room if you want to head towards middle and kite towards the other corner.
Cool, yeah, I'll hold them around X. And you're kind of heading towards Moon, or just Moon where we want to keep the soul ad thing trapped?
So, that's a good point. We'll see where the soul ad spawns. Does it always spawn in the same spot over there?
No, I think it's based off Barghest's location.
Okay.
So I think we're just going to have to CC the shade and move the boss accordingly.
Well, like I said, if you wanted it in a corner, I could death grip it there.
Okay.
I mean, I won't say no to that.
Right. Yeah, let's give that a shot and see how it works.
Cool.
All right, everyone was ready. Timer's coming. Also, no one should be beating themselves up over this. This is I'm having a blast with this, so we're doing good.
3, 2, 1.
Stacky stack, stacky stack.
Sin Seeker. Sin Seeker, watch out. Try to group them up. All right, spreading.
Shade coming.
Alright, let me know when you got it gripped. Trap out.
10 seconds till rip soul. Spreading.
All right, soul is up. Oh, nice. That was
I'm
fast.
down. Glath, you're on. Back up.
All right, I think it's time to break it free.
He's up.
Yeah,
Healer
Ibis down.
cooldowns.
Can we get Ibis up, please?
Rip soul, get up.
New
Oh,
shade
Jude's
up.
down.
Can we get a death grip on that?
Got a tank down. Do we have another res or?
1 minute.
That's already used.
Fins down.
Yeah, I figured.
Just wipe it up.
But that was better.
That was way better.
Better.
Yeah, that looks much smoother.
That
That's
was my
progress.
fault on the first one. I got to keep better track of that rip soul, but good job.
Yeah, no, I getting all the heals on that, getting that soul down fast gets us together faster, which gets us more DPS, which will get us through that phase a lot faster. So I think we're figuring that out. So I'm pretty happy with where we're going.
Yeah, and the CC when it broke, the Bear Shade had 17 stacks on it, so it just dropped like a rock.
Also, with progression fights here, I just want to float out the idea that, hey, if any of you are a little on the gold flush side, by all means, please contribute back to the gold bank. That helps keep all these repairs going. Also, this raid is sponsored by NordVPN.
Not Raid Shadow Legends?
No, not yet. We're not that big yet. We're stuck with like Audible and Squarespace and Nord.
Okay.
As long as it's not
It's
A&D.
only one word off.
I thought we were sponsored by Raid Shadowlands.
As long as it's not D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I like D&D Beyond, man.
Can I get some luck cookies?
I don't.
Now you've got the sauce.
I guess so.
I like cookies.
Thank you, Wolf.
This is my last feast for the night.
Thank you for bringing them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've got several that again Fatty sent to me, so we've got a bunch. We should be okay.
This is one of the new ones?
Yes. And I'll work on my alchemist this weekend. Maybe I can get cauldrons done.
That rep grind takes so long.
Oh, is it a rep grind? Who is the rep for?
The Avowed. It's a quest chain to unlock the Avowed, then the rep grind.
Okay. It's alright. It's going to be done on a death knight, so.
All right. Cool. All right, everyone's ready. Timer's coming.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We got 6 people hit with that.
Ooh.
If you have the Sunseeker debuff, please use personals.
And it's on everyone to watch out for that too. If you get it, spread as best you can, but everyone else needs to pay attention to where they're standing. Speaking of, Sin Seeker's coming. All right, hero.
Soul coming.
Shade coming.
All right, so we're coming together.
It's trapped.
It's out.
Somebody else has to grab it. Nicely done.
Spread. All right, bring them together.
Rip Soul in 6. 5, spreading.
Let's burn that shade. It's been CC'd over 30.
All right, souls up.
We have a new shade.
All right, together.
Need CC again.
Got it.
Sin Seeker, watch your feet.
Arrows. It's broke again.
It's cheap. Leave it. It's up.
Souls up.
I got a stun on it. If somebody has a trap.
Hexing it.
Can we get Kitty up?
We're gonna phase it. We're good.
Souls.
Still gotta deal with this head.
Kill it.
Someone get Juve up.
GG.
10 seconds.
Raid's dead. Okay, so the shades don't disappear after we phase it.
Yeah, that's definitely good to know.
Yeah. And I got. What really sucked is I could have gotten away, but I got snagged up on the pillar at the door. I blame Kevin.
You know, some of us learn to walk through doors when we're very young.
Yeah, well, some of us didn't have a privileged life where we had doors.
Did you guys know?
Or,
that chance, however small, that when you walk into a wall, all the atoms in your body and the wall will be perfectly split where you can actually walk through without taking any damage. That's a real life.
I don't believe that. That doesn't sound like actual science to me.
Dude, there's a not impossible chance that
A
if you put your hand on the
non-zero.
table, it'll fall through.
I'd be more impressed if it only halfway worked.
Right?
So, as a quick heads up regarding Sunseeker, basically the goal of the people who have Sunseeker is to verify that they're not stacked up and then hold still. It's everyone else's job to get out of the way.
Yes, please. I was trying to get away from one of them and they followed me.
While your ghost wolf was just floating in the air.
Yeah, I know. Impact disconnect.
That was awesome.
That's what happens when you partially face through a wall.
See? You and your science and facts. All right. Well, hey, congrats to everybody for getting through that second phase. That really seems like the really hard, meaty one. So we keep that up. I think we've got this tonight. I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Oh yeah.
We were a shade away. A shade away.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
That was bad, and you
know everyone.
Bad.
Yeah, you know everyone's feeling good when the puns start coming out. All right, there's a feast down.
No, I'm not gonna lie, because I've just got my hours kicked back up. Everybody else got their hours cut, but me. Why? I was gonna say I'll finish leveling my cooking and make a bunch of feasts, but
I'm leveled. I can make it. I just need the mats.
I got all kinds.
Yeah, and if anybody has the mats for it and you want to contribute, again, Guild Bank contributions, donations certainly help and go just miles and miles here.
And great work on the trapping. That worked really well that time. At some point, we had a sheep trapped.
Yeah, everybody did great on keeping that one down.
But every time you retrap it, the counter restarts. So we don't want to do it too often.
I don't think it restarted.
It did. I was dead. I had it targeted watching it.
Okay.
All right, let's get it ready to check out. Everyone's ready. Let's murder the crap out of this guy.
Yeah.
I'd rather murder the loot out of this guy, not the crap. But whatever.
Also, to each their own, I guess.
Standing on this side.
Sin Seeker, watch your feet.
That was not enough people stacked.
It was. You just had Sunseeker and that.
Oh, that's a crappy combination. Sin Seeker. All right, so far so good. Keep it up. Oh, let's bring them together.
So Rip Soul's coming out now.
I'm moving them. Hey, we gotta get better with that so we can maximize the time warp we're getting.
It's up.
Trapping it now.
Sorry.
All right, bring them together. Sin Seeker, watch your feet. Separating.
All right, 30 seconds. Just hit on the trap over there. Shall we burn it?
Pick up, kitty.
It's up. Burn it.
All right, split them. Juve's down.
Ripped Soul's up.
Got Juve down. You have a res or no?
Res for 2.
Oh, no, I
Res
see
for
it.
2 minutes.
Shit, that is hard.
Yeah, part of it is, a bunch of us short on gear, a bunch of us still shaking some of that rust off. I'm not worried about it. One of the options we have here is after the break, if we want to just kind of shake this one off and go try another boss, we can certainly do that as well. But we'll make that decision once we get through the next break.
So should we stick around in Trick Ring's room then?
Say again, I'm sorry?
Should we stick around in Shriekwing's room then?
When we get to the break, yeah. let's figure it out. Let's play it by ear. When we get to the break, we'll do a quick poll and see what we want to do. That's a good thought, though.
Yeah, and this time I'm gonna pull that second ad right to you, Juve.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
We have this next pull. I'm gonna on that second phase when the ad comes out. I'm gonna pull them right to you. Then I'm just gonna rely on Grim or somebody else to death grip that other ad out, so we can.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That seemed to work pretty good.
Yeah, it did.
And then we'll hold off on the time warp until after the first soul rend hits. Or I keep saying soul rend, but you guys know what I mean. When the first soul hits, yeah, then that's exactly that. Because I don't think we're losing some of the big bulk DPS we're getting up front because that first soul rip happens so quickly. So as soon as we group up on the second one, as long as we can burn that soul down fast, we'll call for time warp and then blast them.
Yeah, and also keep forgetting whenever the timer comes down, that's when he starts the 3-second cast. He's not already casted it, so we should have a little bit more time together there.
Cool. All right, let me get a feast down.
Sorry, I was reloading my game because I wanted to disable internet.
You're good, no worries. All right, feast is down. And I'm going to butcher the pronunciation here, but not Valencia, but man, I wish I could pronounce your name better because I want to thank you.
Virulencia.
For the extra feast. Virulencia. There we go. Thank you. I knew I was going to butcher that.
That boy got that virus. Oh, hell no. Please tell me I'm not the only one who's seen that video.
No one say a thing.
All right, everyone's ready. Let's hit this.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Sin Seeker, watch your feet.
Reminder that if you have Senseeker, once you verified that you are not stacked with anyone else who has it, hold still.
Sin Seeker, watch your feet.
Age incoming.
Throwing the trap.
All right, get them together and let's hero. Watch your feet, Sin Seeker. All right, soul split.
Okay, burn the shade, Ed. Awesome.
Right,
that was a good burn.
Another
Shade coming up.
It's trapped. Leave it alone.
Fuse down. Fuse up.
We need a backup trap.
I am I need help with the
Swap ad.
Rip Soul.
Need a stun on it.
I just hit it with land hands.
I noticed.
Is there any reason we can't bring these last guys together?
AoE coming out.
So healers are supposed to rotate healing cooldowns while that's being kited around.
Yeah, if this head stays still, he like increases some damage on the tank.
Who's up?
But if he moves too much, he does damage to the red.
So he builds up stacks.
So you have to like creep him along so that he never stops moving, but he doesn't move too much at once.
Yeah, so I'm
So
building
get
up
him
to
in.
5 stacks and then I'm kiting him back down. I mean, if anybody else has any other ideas, I'm very open to it.
The video I saw had him slowly moving in a circle around the boss, both in the middle stacked up.
I think he has to be. I think he has to be constantly moving, but not so fast that he just spams the AOE to the raid. So it's like, because if he builds up any stacks at all, he's going to start hitting you real hard.
Yeah, and I'm not great against physical damage. I'll do what I can.
All right, so here's what we'll do. We're going to give this one more shot for the night. And if we do it, great. If not, we will take our first break for the evening, or a second break for the evening. And then we will group back up here in the big main room, and then we'll start heading to a different boss just to give it a shot.
We're so close, though.
We are. I really like the progress we're making. I feel pretty good about it. But at the same time, too, this might be one of those things that we just need a little more practice on, and I don't want us beating our heads on our first night. So let's try another boss if we can. Because really, the goal in my head is if there's another boss that might be a little easier for us to get through, that gets more gear, which will make all these fights a little easier.
So in that third phase, you want me to bring him to X, and I'll just kite him around there and mitigate the stacks.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
So for phase 3, when that ad comes out, do you want to bring Huntsman and the ad up into the center to X? And I'll just slowly move the ad around, just burning off one stack at a time.
It sounds like a good call to me.
Give some AoE heals some chance to come in.
Yeah, love it. Let's do that. Let me get a feast out. I'm not used to being the feast person, so I'm a little slow on that. Apologies. All right, feast is down. Oh, Bardo, we do not. I am open to suggestions.
A name?
I mean, we had one. Yeah.
We had one. We decided on the one that
yeah
Ben suggested.
We're the 9-inch dragons.
I thought we had a whole vote on that.
Yeah, I thought that's what we decided on.
Y'all are killing me.
Yeah, I like that name.
You could go all Rocky 4, and if it dies, it dies.
I like that one too.
We will open it back up inside of Discord for folks to throw their voice in on how we want to brand ourselves. Because, yeah, admittedly, heroic progression's a little on the dull side.
Do you still have all of those previous name suggestions?
I do, and some of them were gold, like Team Awkward Side Hug and Belligerent Beavers.
There's so many ways to take that last one.
It really is.
Right.
I don't think we have enough drunk ladies in the guild group, in the raid group, though, for that one to work.
I can make Wing a drink.
I'm working on it.
I was gonna say, you're making some assumptions there.
Hey, look, a distraction.
OLS. Oh, look, squirrel.
All right. All right, Ivis, it's on you. Say when.
I hit ready.
Oh, it just says that you're the only one that didn't respond. So, yeah. No, bugs and Blizzard games? Yup. All right, then everyone's ready. Timer's coming.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sin Seeker, watch your feet.
Shade spawn.
Traps out.
Havoc, let's start inching him back a little bit. Sin Seeker, watch your feet. All right, split.
On the
Yep, burn it.
Can we get that gripped out? Never mind.
It needs
Shoot
to
it
trap.
down. All right, I'm back up. Sin Seeker, watch your feet.
It needs another trap.
Got an intimidate on it. Could use a sheep or something.
It's polyed. Let it be. Don't break it after the set. Let it be.
Got a soul up. We gotta get that soul done. Down again.
It's up. Oh, never mind. That's that other.
Yep. Okay, somebody broke it. Just burn it. It was good for 25 seconds. So let's just burn it.
All right, well, that's progress to me. We're getting through that second phase pretty consistently now. So I like it. We are at 9:30, so it'll be our second break for the night. So if you want to go ahead and release and group up in the room with the first boss, we'll figure out a path from there. Ven, do you have any recommendations?
Was first recommendation. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was about to say. God, why are you asking me? My first recommendation was shit.
Are we gonna do Sledge Fist?
No.
Eventually.
Can I get a summons back?
Yep, I'm gonna do that here in a second once we get a few more folks back in. In terms of voting, like I don't have a particular preference. I just don't want anyone feeling like we're just beating our heads against the wall, especially on the first night. So I have no preference. If we want to go try something that could be different, could be easier, we can go do that, or we can keep trying to get this dude down. So I'm gonna throw up a ready check. This one is just to confirm to see who's back and ready.
So I have a question before we vote. Has anybody here played beta or anticipate another boss being easier? Or something maybe more so like the first boss, something more straightforward? Or
Artificer, maybe Sun King Salvation, maybe?
Yeah, we have Thursday too, so I'm not particularly worried about it. We've got to clear all of that anyways to get through the place, so. All right,
I just hate to lose the progress that we've made. We're so close on this boss.
No, I feel you. So, all right, so we got enough folks. Cats. The next ready check is going to be a vote. Click yes if you would like to continue working on Huntsman. Check no if you would like to try a different fight.
Thanks, Dave.
I'm game to keep trying it since that seems to be the majority opinion. I will say that the healers are about 80-90% out of mana when the boss is at about half health. So I am concerned that the numbers just aren't there right yet.
Yeah, you and me both.
Oh, I didn't know that. I would change my vote based on that alone, knowing that the last phase is the most healing intensive, and even rotating cooldowns won't be enough to cooldown heal it.
Yeah. And I think we're mostly out of cooldowns by phase 3 too. I know that I'm completely tapped by the time we're done dealing with 2.
I would like you to redo that vote, Doof, please.
Yes, please.
All right, I will redo the vote based on that information. Same thing. Click yes if you would. Go ahead.
That does mean that was it Sunseeker or whatever is out, because that's a healing fight too.
It is a healing fight,
the
but
big
it's
problem. It doesn't have the fucking Sunseeker dot.
And also, it doesn't require healers to do the healing. It's like in the Temple of Sethralis, where you can click on the orbs even if you're not a healer.
All right, I think we are.
Yes, I just saw a ready check.
No worries. It looks predominantly no here. So, all right, do we want to go try Sunseeker, or do we want to go try the other Artifactor? I know more about Sunseeker than I do Artifactor.
Sunseeker.
Let's do it. I assume by Sunseeker you mean Sun King.
The same thing. Details. Now the question is how to get there.
Hold on, I'm checking this hallway.
I mean, it does seem to be the only hallway we can go through, so that's probably a good guess.
That's a long ways away. Like that's quite a ways.
Yeah, here's your trash.
I found some trash.
Well, if it's 10 minutes, should we pop Lust to make it a little quicker?
Sure. We can always reset the boss, right?
All
right, yeah.
3. That was. We really got those guys.
That'll teach him.
That'll teach him to stand there in a trio.
Master spell.
Ibis, that pet, is cute.
No, right?
Wow, what was that, and how do we make that never happen again?
I don't know, but revival was actually useful.
Do we have any healers who didn't hit a cooldown that had one available?
Well, no, I did.
That's what I thought.
Well, Halo's a short cooldown.
All right, this building has too many doors. I guess we're heading to Artifact. That's the direction I see. One dude glowing. All right.
Man, this is
I'm gonna try to.
We can just
Down?
go right instead of left up there.
Oh. I got assassinated. Like literally,
You're
that's what
gonna
it shows up on the
annihilate.
log as. No, assassinated because it hit me for 38k. So that assassin.
You know, the Huntsman fight, there was when we were nearly all dead, I got hit for a 250,000 hit. That was kind of nuts.
Remember when that's what we were hitting for?
Too soon.
I don't think this is going to be a fun pull.
Not
Well,
with that attitude.
Remember, with enough diligence and determination, every pizza is a personal pizza.
Lord.
You want me to check for assassins that are stealth periodically?
Sure.
That's probably a good call.
Ling says everything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
This is
Ryan, you say everything's a
Ooh,
dildo.
nice.
Brave enough.
BOE.
first BOE. Congrats.
Congrats.
Nice.
Beautiful.
And it's
nice.
the ring.
Let's see anything.
I got a BOE random world drop and my greedy butt sold it.
It's probably like 2.
Alright, we want to go right here.
Maybe 3.
I thought we go left for artifact.
I didn't think we were
We're
doing
on the
artifact.
Sun King.
Now we're Trinity Sun King.
Council right in front of us.
I mean, that ballroom looks pretty badass. I'm not going to lie.
What I'm hearing is Juve wants to go dancing.
We all
wanna go
heard that correctly.
Oof. I'm dead.
Oh, don't be dead.
So, who's
Tony
thinking
dancing.
Kara?
Crap.
Who's thinking Kara's on right now?
I don't think I
Well,
died.
there's
Right.
Kara's on.
Man.
Like, what is Kara? It's only the bestest raid ever.
/ dungeon.
Also,
Oh, that's a Hearthstone expansion, isn't it?
Ow.
Wow.
Do we need to turn this raid around and go take people to Karazhan?
apparently. We need to turn this raid around and figure out how to open this door because I don't think we can.
Don't we have a rogue? They can open
Can
anything,
I
right?
lockpick it?
Maybe
It's
we
not
gotta
even
kill her.
interactive.
I'm pretty sure we have to beat a boss or something.
Yup. So this isn't the way to Sun King.
It does
It's
kind
up
of
the
seem
upstairs.
Does seem to be the only way to get to him, though.
Yeah.
Well, there was the pathway right.
There's only one door going out of his room. When you click it, it goes to where we are now.
Do we maybe have to clear the ads?
Yeah.
What about?
Maybe.
Do we have to clear Sludgefest before we can do those?
No, he's like the third to last boss.
Yeah.
So we can't even get to him until we clear all this other stuff first.
We can go chat with Artificer. Pay him a visit.
Yeah.
Ooh, watch the right side here. Just about.
I'm watching.
I think that's the hardest raid boss right there. Making it through that room without ass pulling. Well done.
So, do we have to do the Huntsman?
No, you should be able to do the first 3 bosses in any order. At least that's what I recall.
Okay.
But I actually don't know because I never saw anything about how to navigate the place.
So, do
In
you
the
want to
interest of
try
time, since we've only got 30 minutes left, do we want to just pull the Huntsman a couple more times and come back Thursday and see
Yeah.
what else we can do?
Let's do that. Yep, let's do that. It's that or we spend the next 20 minutes trying to figure out where we want to go and then we get one pull in for the night.
Let's see if I can immune the sinful brand. Sinful brand.
Fuck you, Osiric.
Right? Yeah, dude, we're not friends anymore unless, I suddenly get a BOE in the mailbox.
I mean, that's sensible.
Does a green count?
No.
It is a BOE, though.
Yeah, you need to be more specific.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Too late.
If you got a flask, go ahead and pop it.
So in the interest of conserving healer mana, do we want to have everybody kind of more grouped up whenever possible?
No. He does a cone of bitch smack you in the face with crossbow bolts.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Feast is down.
Yeah.
Cone of shame.
In fact, I would encourage people to spread out more than they are.
I've been in the second animal face. I've been sticking with the boss because the huntsman because I didn't want to accidentally throw glaive and clip the CC. So.
Yeah, don't clump up.
I use throw glaive as part of my rotation. I don't want to accidentally clip the one we're trying to keep CC.
Don't clump up except for phase 1 to do the soak. Otherwise, spread the hell out.
How are the damage types on these guys?
High.
Mostly physical.
How many people need to soak?
About 5 or 6.
The video I watched said 4 or 5.
Soak ability is immune. If you have an immunity, you can use it there. Just make sure you call it out. Save the healers from having to heal up a group of people.
But don't we want to save that in case you get the sinful bolt?
Oh, man.
Ivis, it shows me that you're the only one left.
Sorry, I was actually tabbed out trying to figure out if there was a map to this place.
Oh, no worries. Say when you're good.
Good.
All right. Timer's coming.
And so are we.
Ooh.
Giggity.
2, 1.
Sin Seeker, watch your feet. Sin Seeker, watch your feet. All right, spreading for soul.
Trap out.
Watch your feet. Spreading for soul.
Yep, let's raffle stomp them.
All right, start spreading for soul. Used hands.
8, can go.
Can we grip that shade in the corner?
Yeah, if you can. Can we get a sheep on it?
Got it.
Sunseeker.
Watch your feet.
Shade needs it. Sees it.
All right, he's burned nice. All right, holding him right on X.
Should we get the other ad?
Let him sit for a bit.
We need Vinay up, please.
Already up.
All right, we can burn them now.
Sin Seeker, watch your feet.
And if you see healy things on the floor, stand in them.
Do we have a rest for Ivis? Remember, use personals, use defensives. Keep yourselves alive here. Help the healers. Sin Seeker, watch your feet. Stay focused.
Rest Mechaton, please.
If you are just outside Healing Rain, get in Healing Rain.
Almost there.
Don't say it.
I said it. Nice.
Don't say it.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Stay focused.
We suck.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Use personals. The healers are all fuck out of mana.
Watch your feet. %. Stay focused. Watch your feet. Clear this one. We got it.
Let's go!
Wow.
Nice.
Nicely
awesome.
done.
I don't
Great
even care if I
job,
get
healing.
loot. That was worth it.
Holy shit.
Good job, Healing.
It's kind of good we didn't find that other boss, huh?
Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, Bardo.
See, we just needed to run around for a little bit, stretch our legs, kill some mobs.
Right? Just had to get a little BOE in us.
Yeah, healer, seriously, great job.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I think I heard a thud from Kitty's room.
Yeah, Vin almost passed. So.
That was in between me muttering shit.
Yeah, there was a lot of swearing coming from the other side of this room.
Yeah, well, for what it's worth, I've got this thing, so I can say whatever I want.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my gosh, we're early. Let's go look at something else.
Yeah, let's go
I agree.
figure out. Yeah, let's go find out where we need to go for tomorrow. Or Thursday, I'm sorry.
There's a tunnel we jumped down next.
Hey, isn't there a pathway back here?
I mean, the NPC did say, hey, heroes, this way.
Oh, what did they know?
Exactly.
Probably their way around this place.
We jumped
Savage.
down.
Is this a portal?
YOLO.
Alright, let's jump down.
Alright, well,
See ya.
half the rage try the portal, half the rage jumping down a hole.
There's
I'm going
mobs
down
in
the
the
hole.
hole.
The portal brings
There's
us back to
rodents
the
of
beginning where the
unusual size.
repair is.
There's ROUSSs.
Oh my god,
Rat of unusual size. Oh shit.
There are ROUSSs.
The portal's gonna be
Oh,
nice
God.
for next week.
The rats aren't nice.
I dotted
And they're
everything.
diseased. How about that?
Oh, but they leave puke after they die. That's not fun.
No.
Done in by a rat.
Out.
That's a very big rat, to be fair.
Unusually big, some might say.
That pink portal purple, pink, whatever it was, it leads you to the very beginning.
Gosh. I'm dying.
So it was a waste of time. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
You need a healing circle.
Thank you, Kitty.
I don't know who put that down, but bless you. I was on like 12 health.
Oh, I don't like this room. This has got too much trash in it.
Oh, Mister, where's all the trash?
Trash means BOEs. Let's go.
Also true.
Don't stand on that.
Do they do a blowback so you can get pushed off the edge?
I would not doubt it.
Science. Line up against the edge.
On it.
Because that just seems like it could possibly happen.
I know that Hazelnutty said it could happen in Denathrius.
I gotta say, I think this is the most grand first raid of an expansion I've seen in a while.
Right?
Yeah, I'll second that.
I've got to say, I
Emerald
like.
Nightmare was.
Ugh.
I was just saying the other ones are pretty like simple.
This
Yeah.
feels like an upscaled Karazhan raid.
Right?
Me.
You're not
I
wrong.
like it.
That's a
Like the
good
mechanics. Right. The mechanics. Oh, it's this boss.
I haven't seen anything on this boss. I thought it was later in the raid.
I saw a little bit when they were testing in the beta, but other than that, I don't know.
Yeah, this is the
I
boss
think this is
that
something
does.
to do with the. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say this is the boss that does. I think 2 players get targeted where they can't be healed, and they have to leech health from other players that weren't the initial 2 targeted. And they have to leech from multiple players at a time, but not too many. So on his back left foot is a stack of players. On his back right foot is another stack of players to dip in and dip out of that mechanic.
One way to find out. I say we just brute force it for the next 20 minutes and have some fun just screwing around.
Wait. That's not our slogan.
Can I give you the quick tank highlight real quick? 2 spells.
Say that again?
Can I give you the quick tank highlight so we know when to switch?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
So there's growing hunger stacks. Each leak increases his leech on his hits by 8%, and it resets whenever he hits a new target, so we can just taunt back and forth. And Overwhelm is the big cast. Make sure you have mitigation or cooldown ready. That's it. 1 phase.
All right. 1 phase, 1 shot.
So it looks like melee should be on his back of his left foot. And range be back center behind the melee. Like lower behind his butt, really.
This isn't the one, but one of the bosses has something to do with these vials in the back, right? Like if they're against the wall. I think it's a different fight, though. It might be the artifactor. Whatever.
I thought that was Lady Inera.
No, that's the Kel'Thas fight.
I mean,
yeah, well, that's
these
part of it.
vials
Another
are
one where
glowing menacingly, like we're supposed to be doing something with them.
Yeah, it's so the Kel'Thas has something to do with vials for healing. That might be it. I know there is one of the bosses in here that you have to do something with those vials in the back, like they're interactable. But I don't think it's this fight.
It's the Inera. She's a vampire one.
Let's go.
Grab it.
I clicked yes. And
all right, good enough.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Juve, you want to start pull? Or taunt first?
Sure.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Stack together.
I get.
Those blue circles should be stacked together. You're leeching out of each other.
3, 2, 1.
Spread for these circles. Loose spread.
Those are going to be spikes, so you have to spread each other. And that's about the fight. After you have consumed, you have to run at the other side of the room from the boss.
3, 2,
Spread.
1.
This hits hard. Yeah.
Rest Mechaton, please.
Don't get hit by that blue thing.
Get to the wall, get to the wall, get to the wall. Run away, run away, run away, run away.
Rest Mechaton, please.
Those blue
I chose poorly there.
There's one long.
Split.
3, 2, 1.
Give Tom, please.
Oh, thank you. Tunneled.
We've got a lot of people down since we've seen this. Do we want to reset to get some more time?
Yeah. Good call. Let's wipe it up.
Okay, so I was definitely thrown for a loop there. The white circles you want to stack together. The blue circles you got to spread, right?
Well, sorta. The white circles make you leech 1,000 HPS from everyone around you, while doing 2,000 DPS to you. So every white circle needs 2 people without white circles in the circle, because if you have the circle, you cannot be healed. So basically, you need to drain the health from your buddies, and then your buddies get healed in your place.
Oh, all of us white circles were stacking, and that wasn't a good choice.
No, baby.
Yeah, so like that's why that they have the positioning for stack groups. Where it seems like if you have like the melee stack group, right, and then the range stack group, that the circles will naturally go out, some range, some melee, and will be split up a bit.
And the guide says that you have to stack the 4 circles. You just have 4 other people stack with you.
Hey, Juve, to make it easier for everybody else, do you want to stay stacked on top of each other until we're forced to spread? So that way he's not spinning around and they can stay stacked on the correct foot.
That is a good call.
And can we organize a direction to take volatile injection so the line doesn't go through the raid?
That's the arrow on your head?
Yes, it's the arrow on your head. It's not the white swirl.
All right, I just threw down a skull. Marker is right in front of him, I guess, because we're looking at his backside. Kinky. But yeah, we'll hold him on skull.
So the guide says with those stack groups to make groups of 5 people, so 5 melee and 5 ranged. So 5 melee will be on the left foot, 5 ranged will be kind of like behind his butt, like center behind him, behind the melee, and then everybody else that is on the right foot. That's not assigned.
Do you want markers for the left and right foot just so we could have like clear indicators on where to be?
We could probably mark people if we do that, because if we have assigned groups, I mean, we could try it without assigned groups. It's just the guide says to do it that way.
We have so much range, we'll probably need 2 ranged groups.
So melee left foot, you said?
Well, just 5 melee go on the left foot, according to the guide. We should like assign people. I mean, we could try to YOLO it and say all melee go there and see how it works, because that was working pretty well on the last attempt.
We have more than 5.
Yeah, let's try it that way just for simplicity's sake, because with only less than 15 minutes left, let's see what we can do.
I'm gonna pull the markers just in case we have to move them a little bit, but everybody know where they need to be.
Yep. We did pretty good on his damage, not knowing what we were doing last time.
Right.
Oh yeah, I've got full confidence.
Everyone's ready. Let's do it.
All right, Juve, you got first stomp?
5.
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Do we want hero?
Yeah. Good call.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. Alright, split. This hurts.
Ooh,
much better.
Alright, I'm up.
3, 2, 1.
After the next overwhelm, can you take?
Yep. Alright, got him.
Remember to watch your health. If you have the absorb, and then you are the keeper of your health.
I will pull after next. We're doing great.
Run away, run away, run away.
2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
All right, Juve, can you take?
Got him.
Oh.
I'm down.
3, 2,
Almost 2 minutes.
1.
Remember that stacking on people who have the circle doesn't help.
There's 2 people stacked with white circles on top of each other.
I was talking to them, yeah.
Yeah, that would be me.
Hey, progress, we're learning.
Right?
Yep.
Got him down to nearly half. That's
yeah.
I like it.
Much better.
Hey, Juve, just curious. When I have his aggro, are you taking any damage from overwhelm by stacking on top of me?
I don't think so. Not that I've noticed.
Okay, just making sure.
Let's get one more in.
Since you have the horse and I'm the DK in a wheelchair, would you mind using that horse if we need to spread away?
Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm trying to use my cooldowns, man, but the few and far in between for speed.
What are you trying to say, that DKs aren't known for their mobility? What?
I know, it's shocking.
It won't be long. You'll be back up to 200% movement speed.
All right, just for clarification, can somebody who knows that circle mechanic explain it again?
So there's two circles. The blue circle's the big ass blue circle, just does a whole bunch of damage to everyone around you. And so that's a pretty basic spread mechanic. The white circle is the neat one though. It completely prevents you from being healed at all by anything ever. And it does about 2,000 DPS to you. However, it also makes you leech.
So what can we do to avoid it?
It makes you can't avoid it, but what you can do is you can stack on people who don't have it, and it will leech 1,000 HPS from everyone around you. So if you are near two people who do not have the white circle, you will basically be at a break even, and those people can be healed.
Got you. Okay, that makes sense.
So when you get it, you need to find a couple buddies. If you don't have the circle and someone runs over and gives you a big hug, don't bite them. They need you. They're your friends.
I mean, they're gonna hurt you, but yeah, they're your friend.
Friendship hurts sometimes.
It'd be easier to tell people to go to the beach. Having the white circle burner all over the place.
Yes.
To a degree, like try and help out your buddies.
Is there a reason why the blue circle goes bigger on some people than others?
Like if you have the white, I think you're seeing the blue and the white one.
No, so the blue one expands based on the health that you are missing.
Gotcha.
So the more damage you take, the bigger that circle gets.
That makes sense.
All right, everyone's ready. Let's do it.
I believe
in Steve.
In the heart of the gods.
5.
I believe it's not butter.
3, 2.
Wow.
1, 3,
Heretic.
2, 1.
All right, people without circles, partner up with people with circles.
Oh, that sucked. Split.
Three, two, one.
Split.
1.
Run away, little girl.
3, 2, 1. Three, two, one. 3, 2, 1.
If you are ranged, we got some circles that need filling.
3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. Run away, little girl. Run away. 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Below 0.5% or half his health.
3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Held out for as long as you could.
My God.
Right? Seriously, dude. Well done.
Look at that healing.
All right. That was a hell of a first night, gang.
That's awesome.
It was.
It is it is 10:30, so we are obviously going to call it here for the night. We'll be back at it same time as tonight on Thursday. One thing we will want to start talking about a little bit, just to float it out there, is our raid time will overlap with Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve on Thursdays. So we have a couple of options there. I want everyone to think about it. I'll poll everyone and try to get a take for it. We could still raid that night. Yeah, I think that's going to be tough for a lot of people, right? We could move it up, say do it on the weekend, or try it on Wednesday, or just cancel the Thursday raid for both those 2 weeks. That would be 2 weeks in a row. So give us some thought. I want to know what everyone thinks about it. And with that, I appreciate everyone coming out tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Great job. Great job getting 2 bosses down.